Socratic School is a school that offers the Kenyan National Curriculum, that is the CBC, integrated with the Socratic methods of study, or you may say the Socratic methods of teaching. And that is the reason why I'm here, to present to you one question that is going to help you understand the Socratic method. The Socratic method that was founded by the Kenya Centers of Academicians and a diverse-oriented research, as we say, instituted by Socrates, founded by Cador. And now Cador founded the Socratic School. And the Socratic School fully practices the Socratic methods of teaching to implement the CBC curriculum. That is the reason why I'm here. Today, I have decided to take you through question number 27 that promotes critical thinking in the Socratic School. Remember, Socratic School is a school that helps learners to apply Socratic methods to read, understand, and present the content they have mastered. The RUP or RUP formula, that is to read, understand, and then present, is equals to excellence. But before we get there, there is something that is very important that you need to understand. You need to understand that for learners to read and master content, they must apply critical thinking. They must use their brains. How can you possibly train your mind to critically think? How can you train your mind to make better decisions? How can you train your mind to reason out and solve problems? Because some of the very important pillars of the CBC, or you may call them the core competence of the CBC, is one, critical thinking and problem solving, among others. Now, today I'm going to present to you question number 27 in the critical thinking approach in the Socratic School. Welcome to Socratic School critical thinking session. And now I'm going to, I have 12 balls here. As you can see, I have 12 balls, and my advice to you is that please concentrate. Whatever you don't stop now using your phone and look at what I'm doing. Forget about everything else, because I tell you, if you don't, you are not going to understand what I'm almost to present. And if you are going to follow, I assure you, you will have done a lot of favor to yourself and to your mind. This is it. There are 12 oranges here. I'm calling them oranges. And if these are 12 oranges, we are told that there are 12 of them, and all of them are similar in everything, except that there is one orange that is different in terms of its weight. All the oranges or all the balls are the same in everything, except that one of them is different in terms of its weight. That is to say, one of them is either lighter from the rest or it is heavier from the rest. Your role is to use a weighing scale to determine which of the oranges is different from others. That is the question. Now, a condition is given that you only have a weighing scale. You are provided with a weighing scale. And in this case, I would want you to look at the weighing scale as this. We are talking about the weighing scale that goes down if it's heavy and goes up if it's light. So that is what we are talking about. And so we have the weighing scale here. So this is one side. This is one side of the weighing scale. This is another side of the weighing scale. And this is the fulcrum. So you realize that is what we are talking about. What are you going to do? The condition is you are expected to weigh these balls only 3 times. You weigh the oranges only 3 times and determine which one is different. So you are allowed to use this weighing scale only 3 times and tell exactly which ball or orange is different and whether it is heavy or lighter. I need an answer for that question, but anyway, I know it might not be easy as you think, so let me just help you. Concentrate and stay with me. Now, these are 12 oranges. My way of doing it, you are expected to divide the oranges into 3 parts. And so that will be 4, 4, 4, okay? 4, 4, 4. So if I do 4, I put 4 here. I'm going to put 4 oranges here. then I have another 4 oranges here, you will realize that these are 4, 4, and there are remaining 4 in this other side. So there are remaining 4 oranges in this other side. This is not very easy. You have to take something. You have to take some. It's juice. Don't worry. It's just juice. So we have 4, 4, 4. And now I will call this one A. I call this one B. And I call this one C. So the first thing I'm going to do, and this is my first weighing, I'm going to weigh 4 against 4. 4 against 4. 4 from A and also 4 from B. Now, what happens? What might happen? It's interesting. They may balance or they may not. So I'm going to answer the question in 2 ways. If they balance and if they don't balance. So I'm coming back. I'm going to begin with if they balance. If I put this one in this side and this one in this side, they balance. What am I going to do? What does it mean if they balance? If they balance, it means there is no problem with either A or B. The problem, or actually the culprit, we are going to call him or her the culprit. So the culprit is in C. So I know that the problem, the orange that is different is in C, not in B, not in A. That is good progress. So what am I going to do? Now, it's very easy if they balance. So what I'm going to do, I can take away one of them. I can take away one of them and bring in this one. So I am going to do this. I bring in that, then I put that, then I bring in 3 of them. 3 of them, remember, only 3, and I take it 1. I take 1 from here, I put it there. I have taken 3 from A and 3 from C, okay? 3 from C and 3 from A, okay? Because I know the culprit is in C, okay? Remember, we are remaining with 1 of C. We are now remaining with 1 of C. This was C, and so I only took 3 from C, remaining with 1, and I took 3 from A, remaining with 1. But I know the problem is not here. What I know is that the problem is there, okay? So if I do this, if I put 3A and 3Bs, 3As and 3Bs, what will happen? They may balance or they may not. Now, let's go through balancing. If they balance. Now, if they balance, I'm lucky because it is very easy. I know that the problem now is not in the 3 of C. I knew it's either here or there. It's actually the problem was either here, the 3 of them, or it was in this one of them. So I know, really surely, the problem is not now here. The problem has gone to here. It's only in this one. So what am I going to do? Very easy. So I don't need all this. I don't need these guys. I don't need all of them. I don't need all of them. I take all of them there because they are good people. And I bring this one that is heavy. That is different. I put it there. And I bring any of these guys to balance with the culprit. If the culprit goes up, it is him and he is light. If it goes down, it is still him and it's heavy. Of course, it cannot balance. Definitely. I am done with the first part of the question, possibility 1. That one I call possibility 1. Possibility 1, part 1, part 2, and part 3. That is what I'm done with that. Now, we are coming back to if in the second way, you remember we started with 3, 3, 4, 4, it balanced. We took 3, 3 from A and 3 from C. And we say they balanced. Now, question here is, what about if they did not balance? Let's go back. Here, this is 3, and then this is 3. We still have 1 here. So we still have 1 of C here, and we have 3 of C, and then 3 of A. So if I do this, and 3, 3, if they do not balance, what will happen? First of all, you must understand the reasons why such things happen. If something happens, if they do not balance, for example, you have to tell us why. So I'm going to tell you, if this one do not balance, it means Either this will go down or it goes up. So if they do not balance, I still know that the culprit is here. So if they don't balance, this one goes down. If it goes down, I know the culprit is not here. It's not this one. At least I know this one is a good one. So I can even put it there because I have no problem with that. I know now the problem has shifted. It's now coming, is here. We are now knowing this here. So what I need to do, I don't need these guys. I don't need these guys. I know these guys are okay. Of course, I just put them there. I take one from this group and put it here, and I take one aside. Remember, I'm in my last way. So I'm going to have this and this together. I want you to remember that when it did not balance, there was a behavior here. That behavior is very important in this case as we measure this, the former behavior, the immediate former. If they balance, if now they balance, it means this is the culprit. Is the culprit. Is it heavy or is it light? It depends on the behavior here. If it went up, it is him and it is now the one that made it to be light. If it went down that time, then it means he's the one that made everyone go down. Now, if they do not balance, definitely it is the one that goes the direction of the former behavior. I hope you understand. It is the one that goes the direction of the former behavior of its side, of this side. So that is it. I'm done with that. So I am now done solving the equation in the possibility 2. That is possibility 2, part 1 and part 2. I am done with the problem solving possibility 1, part 1, part 2 and 3, and possibility 2, part 1 and part 2. Now let's go to the last one, the last part, which might look a bit complicated, but I hope you are going to follow me. I still request you please to concentrate because I don't want to lose you. Please stay with me so that you can understand what is going on here. And by the way, if you continue listening to me every day, giving you different questions and analyzing together, I am telling you in the next few months, you will be a very, very genius and very, very intelligent person. So let's go. Now we are here, and I am going to now go back to in the first way. Now, what about if we are not done? What about if in the first way, where we had now, we are talking about A, B, and C, okay? A, B, and C. What about in our first way? These ones, A and B, did not balance. The question we've been answering all this time was, what about when they balanced? And now we are saying, what about if the initial weighing of A and B did not balance? What is going to happen? Please stay with me. And now, it means, first of all, before we get there, let us ask ourselves, what is the meaning of them not balancing? What is the deduction of that? It just means C has no problem. We do not have the culprit here. It just means so. It makes the problem more complicated because the problem is not in the 4, it is in the 8. What are we going to do? And we only have 3 times, we are left with 2 times. Only 2 times to find out where the culprit is in the 8. Very complicated. But it will not be complicated if you use your brain. If you use your brain, just like solving any other problem, sometimes we say we give up because we cannot solve problems and they look like there are no answers. I'm telling you at this level, so many of us will say there is no answer for this question. But I am telling you, if you use your brain, and now I say you follow the Socratic way of doing things, apply critical thinking, and really focus, as we say, follow one course until successful, you are going to get the solution. Now, I use my brain and I say, I am going to label. I'm going to label the oranges and give them names. I told you have to take something. This is just juice so that you answer this question well. It's not anything else. It's just juice. Now, that is it. Believe me. Now, this is what you're going to do. you need to follow me please. You need to label. For example, if this one went down, of course, if they did not balance, one will go down, one will go up. If for example this one went down and this one went up, and this one is normal, there is nothing, we say this one is normal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to label. That is what my brains tell me. I'm going to label, and I've prepared this one for us. I'm going to now say this one, there is one that is heavy. This one is heavy, it went down. So I'm going to prepare and label this. I'm going to write something here. Of course, I'm going to write something. I'm going to label this one. I'm label that. I'm going to just do this so that I take this one, I label this one as heavy. I'm going to label this one as heavy. So I'm going to put it heavy. This one is heavy. Okay? This one is heavy. This one is also heavy. All of them are heavy. So I'm going to put heavy, heavy, heavy. This one heavy. Light, you can see. I'm going to label light. This will guide me. This will help me to know, because it's a bit complicated. I have to define a method. If something becomes complicated, please devise a method for you to succeed. Now, I am going to label this one normal, because these are normal, they have no problem. It will help me so that I don't get mixed up. You can get mixed up in life when things are very complicated, so you need to make sure that you label things, you record, and then you're able to follow. How can you follow when you don't know which one is which? That is, then of course I still need to label one of them as normal. So we have normal here. So this one is normal. This one is normal. Now that is it. So we have this light, heavy, light, and normal. So I want you to follow me. I am going to do this. And what am I going to do? I have no problem now, even if I put all of them there. I can now put all of them here because I know what is happening, because I have these guys here. I have these guys. They have been labeled, so I have no problem. So what I know, I can now do this. I want to dissect the problem. I am going to put two heavies here, two heavies here, and one light, two heavies, one light. Okay, two heavies, one light. I put here a heavy person here, a heavy, a light, and a normal. Okay, a heavy, light, and normal. So I know, this is what I know, and this is the normal. Now, remember, I am suspecting these are normals. There is no problem with this. These guys have no problem. These ones, there is remaining here is one light, one heavy, and one light. So light, heavy, light. So we have here heavy, normal, light, heavy, light. Where is the problem now? I don't want you to get more confused. I'm helping you to understand. So where is the problem right now? The problem is either here or here. The problem is either here or here. But now, so let's first of all find out whether the problem is here. Remember, this is my second weighing. I only have one more left. So if this and this, the two of them, A and B now, in this case, balance. If they balance, then it means all these guys are good guys. They have no problem. The culprit is not there. The culprit has been reduced to here. So it means the culprit is in these guys here. Yes, they balance. So there is no problem. So the problem is here. So what am I going to do? So there are two lights, light and heavy. So it's very easy. I'm going to remove these guys back here, go there, you guys, because you have no problem, you are good people. You people go there, you have no problem, you are good. Thank you for helping me. Now I'm going to, very simple, I'm going to take two lights, two people who are light, and put them together. Weigh them against each other. If I weigh them against each other and they balance, it means the guy that is different is this heavy guy. And he's heavy, of course, because we know at that time he is the one who made everyone to go down. If they do not balance, it is the one that goes up, because it should be the one that made everyone to go up at that time when they were labeled light. There was a reason why they were labeled light, because at that point they made everyone else in their side to go up. So you should be the one who made other people to go up. So that means you are the one. I'm done with that. But now let's go back again to the second possibility. Now we are saying, what about if? Because what about if? Let's go back now. What about if while they were here, we are here, okay? We are here. Then we have these guys here. This was light, normal. And then it was heavy, light. Yes, don't confuse me here. Heavy, light. So if while we were here, they did not balance. What about now if while we were in the second wave, where we had this heavy, light, normal, and heavy, light did not balance? We answered the question when it balanced. What about now when they did not balance? When they did not balance, there is something you know. The problem is not in the tree. Actually, the problem is in these guys here. So please follow me. Please concentrate. I ask you, please follow me. We are almost done. Now, if they do not balance, it means one of them will go down and one of them will go up. If this side goes down, this side is where we have two light and one heavy. No, too heavy. It was too heavy. It was actually too heavy. Too heavy and one light. Too heavy, one light. This side is where we have too heavy. This side is where we have too heavy and one light. This side is where we have one heavy, one light, one normal. This side is where we have one heavy, one light, one normal. So what about if they don't balance? Now, what about if they don't balance? If they do not balance, then it means, and if this side goes down, for example, it means the reason why it's going down is either because of these two guys who are heavy that is making them to go down, or it is this light guy here that is light and it's making everyone to go up. You get that? It is either because of these two guys that are making them to go down, any one of them, or it is because of this light guy, if he is light, that is making him to go up. How then will we know that? We have reduced the problem to either these guys or this guy. Okay? Either these guys, or this guy. So how are we going to do that? If that is the case, it's very easy. We just are going to do this. We are going to weigh the two heavy guys against each other. We weigh the heavy guys against each other. If they balance, it is because then it is this one light guy that made these other guys to go up. If they do not balance, of course, we are going to go for the one that is going down, because it should be the one who made their group to go down. And we're done with that. Okay? And we're done with that. Now, let's go back to, I hope you get me. I just pray that you are getting me, because I suspect that they are not getting me, but I'm hoping that you are getting me. I am hoping that you are getting it. Now, the last thing now, we are done. We've come from far, but we are almost there. The last one, we have said if this one went down. What about if this one went down? Because we don't know. What about if this one is the one that went down? If B went down, then it means something. It just means the reason why this one is going down is because either this heavy guy, it is because of this heavy guy in this side, or it is because of this light guy in this side that is going up, because this one went up, this one went down. So if this is the reason, this could be the reason why these guys are going down, or this could be the reason why these guys are going up. So how can we possibly know the different one? Now we have reduced the problem into two, so we don't need these guys. At this point, I'm telling you, you don't need them. Put them there. You can even remove the labels. Put these ones here. Now the problem has been reduced to here. How can we know whether this one or this one is the problem? No problem. No problem. Just pick one of them. You just pick any one of them and bring any normal egg. Any of them is normal. And put them together. When you put them together, if they balance, if one of them that is heavy, which was heavy, balances, it means the problem is this light guy and his light. If they do not balance, definitely it will follow the direction of its level, and you will have known the orange that is different. That is how it is, and that is the answer. I hope you are satisfied now. I just pray that you follow me all this time. It's very interesting, and I say that you can only succeed if you use your brain. Concentration, focus, critical thinking are elements of excellence in everything you do in your life. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Socratic School, the school where we invest in the brains.